Today we'd like to talk about how to save a failing marriage. Now, we've been through some difficult times, and we want to share with you guys some tips that helped us to make it through some really rough patches. And so rather than throwing in the towel and walking away from your marriage, try to make every effort to restore your relationship, because it can be saved, man. But only if you two are both prepared to put in the work to repair the damage together. So we have a few recommendations to help you get started on the road to a healthy marriage.
Yeah, so number one, prioritize your marriage. So I love to garden, and if I don't give a plant the proper sunlight or water, it can wither away. And your marriage, like the plant, needs attention. And so you can't just put it in a corner and expect it to thrive on its own. So as much energy as you gave when you were dating, you need just as much energy to keep a thriving marriage.
Yeah, you might even need to add a little bit of energy on top of that to make that thing work.
Yeah, nobody puts baby in a corner.
Now we know kids may be in the picture or your jobs can be demanding, but even spending 10 minutes together a day and emotionally connecting will help your relationship, right? And so simple things like taking a walk together or getting some coffee, doing something y'all both enjoy with just the two of y'all. Just the two of us. All right, no kids, no TV, no phones, but just nourish your marriage with some time and give it some attention.
Yes, all right, number two. Get counseling. Now, I know sometimes we wait too long before seeking help, and a marriage counselor can be the very effective thing that will help reboot or get to the root of the problem rather than just touching on surface issues. Now, I know some people are embarrassed to see a counselor, and so my statement to you would be, how bad do you want your marriage to work? How much do you value your family and the relationships? And so if you value them, then it's worth the investment, and transparency is needed to get restored.
Yeah, so listen, find the best counselor or family therapist you can. And this may take some time to find the right fit, but don't quit.
Give up.
Find the right fit. Don't quit. Okay, the right one is out there, but you got to spend some time. Like, you may have to try a couple of different ones before you say, okay, this is the one that's helping us the most. But you want to meet with them regularly and do the assigned work in between sessions, okay? Be willing to do the work that you need, right, in order to connect on a deeper, more vulnerable, and more authentic level than ever before.
All right, so number three, start thinking we. You know, a marriage can be saved when two people stop thinking about themselves and just their own feelings. But look at it this way: he plus she equals we. And so it's not about pointing the finger or figuring out whose fault it is, but it's about what's best for we, what's best for the family. And so when partners focus on we, they're doing so because they're willing to overcome the issues and begin working as a team. And everyone wants to win, but you can't win when you're on opposing teams.
Right. And so, in conclusion, at the end of all of those things that we just talked about that you absolutely should do,
And must.
right? One of the things that really helped us, we stopped talking about divorce. Instead, we began to put all of our resources into saving our marriage, right? We got our hearts and our heads in the frame of mind that said, you know, we're fully invested. We're willing to have a beautiful long-term relationship. We want to put in the work to leave a legacy, and that's what we did. And that's why we're here 21 years later, still thriving in marriage. And we know so many couples that we've counseled, so many people that we've seen over the years, and we've heard amazing testimonies of just God restoring where relationships were broken. And I believe that God can do the same thing for you.
Yeah.